this is one of the biggest lessons for me. There were goals I thought I would have completely, would have completely changed my life, like finishing nurse practitioner school, advancing my career, becoming this nurse practitioner. Definition for me when it comes down to success, it changed, because it's not about the amount of money you have. It's not about the titles. It's not about the degrees. For me, success is more about peace. It's being able to sleep at night. It's about having people in your corner who genuinely care about you. It's about, you protecting your mental health. Something that is very interesting about people. A lot of people, once they see when you move to another country, America, UK, Canada, if you get a job, if you get a new car, if you start making decent money, it is of the notion that you made it. Yes, you make it. But when it comes down to being an immigrant, a lot of times they don't talk about what success looks like, because you can become successful, but at the same time, it feels very heavy. And as a Jamaican who moved to the US here a few years ago, chasing opportunities, I wish somebody had said to me, from early, this is what you're going to be, experiencing, or this is how it is going to be. If you're here for the first time, my name is Stacey. I'm a Jamaican nurse. I practice here in the US as a nurse practitioner, and I live here as well. So this channel, we talk about nursing, we talk about growth, career, life in America, and the realities of, certain things that people never really prepare us for as an immigrant. And today I just want to kind of have a real conversation with you, not the one that is like a social media version for the hype, the likes. No, not the highlighted reel. I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to tell you the truth about what success feels like to me as an immigrant, because it doesn't always look as, how we imagine it would have been. So one thing I know is that success does not remove struggles. Growing up, many of us believe that if we could just get onto the plane to America, life would automatically become, easier. You hear stories about people in the US, they're making more money, they get more opportunities, the future just looks better. Some of that is true. There are opportunities here that I am so grateful for every single day. The opportunity to migrate is one of them. But success doesn't remove struggles any at all. It simply means that it just changes them a little bit. Back in Jamaica, I remember, I was very worried about a lot of things. My student loan was the biggest problem for me. But now here in America, there are new opportunities, there are new responsibilities. You have bills, you have rent, mortgage, insurance, some persons have student loan, career pressure, the cost of simply just existing. Sometimes people back home, they see the finished product, but they don't really see, the tears, the sacrifices behind it. This is the scrubs, this is the stethoscope, this is the degrees, the accomplishment, but they don't understand the amount of nights that you stayed up and cried. They don't see that. They don't see the loneliness. A lot of times you're wanting family members, you want a friend. It's nowhere to be found. The moments when you question whether or not this whole journey was even worth it, going back to school was worth it. So success can actually feel very lonely. And this for me is probably the hardest truth anybody can talk about. Yes, I can confirm to that. Nobody tells you that the immigrant story is going to be a success, but you're still going to feel lonely because you don't have the support, your family, your childhood friends, the people who know you before all of the degrees, the titles, before your achievements. You understand? So then you realize you move into a country where you have to start building life from scratch, because you have to start a new career, the culture, the new expectations. And sometimes you're surrounded by people, but you still feel so much alone. I experienced that a lot of times. I experienced, moments where everything looked like it's fine on the outside. I was working, achieving my goals, moving forward, but internally I was missing home. I miss my Jamaican people, I miss Jamaican food, the culture. I miss hearing the familiar accents. I miss that. Miss having the conversations. I miss feeling understood without having to explain too hard. Yeah. So the pressure, it not really stop when you move over here. It doesn't stop when you get over here. And that's the thing about, being an immigrant. You're always learning. When I left home, I naturally wasn't expecting success immediately. Feel like you have to keep going no matter how tired you are, because you have persons that are relying on you. You have to work even when you're exhausted, when the snow cover your car and you can't see out a door any at all, you can't drive in it. You have to smile while you're still feeling exhausted, because you didn't come this far to quit. Many of us as immigrants, our success isn't just personal. It's like, a responsibility to family, your people in back home, a responsibility, to the sacrifices that you made, the persons who assisted along the journey. You can still reach a dream and feel empty sometimes. And this is one of the biggest lessons for me. There were goals I thought I would have completely, changed my life, like finishing nurse practitioner school, advancing my career, becoming this nurse practitioner. While I have these accomplishments and they're amazing, I learned something that is very important. Achievement doesn't automatically, bring about happiness. It still feels like, there are certain things that are overwhelming at times for you. You feel like, you're having to keep on moving. The challenges are appearing. The responsibilities, they're coming. And suddenly it's like you're chasing the next goal. So it's like you just keep on chasing. But what really matters is that as I get closer to my goal, the definition for me when it comes down to success, it changed, because it's not about the amount of money you have. It's not about the titles. It's not about the degrees. For me, success is more about peace. It's being able to sleep at night. It's about having people in your corner who genuinely care about you. It's about, you protecting your mental health. It's about having the freedom to enjoy the life that I've worked so hard to build. It's me being able to call my family and let them know that I am okay, find out how they're doing. It's me waking up in the morning and just always feeling grateful. That is what success means to me. So if you're an immigrant out there and you're watching this and you're struggling right now, I want you to know something very, very important. The sacrifices you're making right now, they're not invisible. They are not. Whether or not you're staying up late at nights studying, the job that you're working, it takes a lot out of you. Whether or not you're crying, you're making those tears and nobody not seeing them. The moments when deep down you just want to give up, it matters. Sometimes we're so focused on where we're going that a lot of times we don't know where we're coming from. So take the moment and just look back at your past. Look back and see how you survived the things that you felt like was impossible. And that is something you need to be proud of. When I look back, me excited about where I'm going, where I'm at right now. So being a Jamaican in the US here, it has taught me resilience. It has taught me faith. It has taught me gratitude. Success is much deeper than what people see online. It's so much deeper than what people see online. It is something that nobody really tell me, but I'm realizing it later. But for me, I'm very proud of where I'm going. I'm very proud of who I have become. And I just want to tell you out there, keep on growing and don't forget to enjoy your life while you're building along the way. So if you're one of those immigrants out there, let me know in the comments where you're from. And, tell me what success means for you. And if you want to just hear honest conversations, keep on tuning into my page, subscribe. I talk about life in America here, career growth, just nursing, NCLEX, anything related to the international nurse, the immigrant, the nurse, I will go ahead and share it. So until the next time, take care of yourself and I will see you in the next video.